Okay, so we rehearsed last night, which was Thursday, the 8th of March, I think. And we've got our gig, maybe it's 7th of March, I don't know, 2019. But, and I rehearsed with an acoustic guitar. And today I've been practicing with my Gibson. This is an L7 CED or something, which is cutaway electric double, which is made in 1949, but which technically shouldn't exist, this guitar. And the guy who wrote the Gibson book said this guitar doesn't exist. But here it is, and we've taken it apart, and we've looked inside, and we put cameras inside, and everything looks like it came from the factory this way. So either it was an L7 made in 1949 and had an old sticker or something laying around, and before it was refinished or finished or whatever they did in the Gibson factory, they cut out the pickups, because this pickup configuration of the volume and tone, this wasn't actually, this volume and tone thing, which has become common now because of the Les Paul, that wasn't invented apparently till 1951, something like that. So this guitar is made in 49 according to the serial number, so therefore it's an anomaly. But here it is, and it looks 100% factory stock. Anyway, enough about guitars. If you're not interested in guitars, I'm sure that's very boring. If you're interested in playing a song off, some of the styles off this new Hank record that I've made, for years and years I wondered how people like Scotty Moore and Chet Atkins and George Harrison and Brian Setzer and all these different incredible rockabilly players, I wondered how they got their tone. I wondered how they got what the thing that they did that made the guitar sound so passionate and yet sounded so complicated. And so when it came time to do the Hank record and it came time for solos, because I didn't know a lap steel or pedal steel player, I just decided to do Scotty Moore style solos, which involved learning that particular style. And basically, I'm not even sure if I've done it right. I just made it up, and I'm sure people back in the day just had to make it up as well. There was no one there to teach you what it was. So basically the song is You're Cheating Heart, which is in the key of D. The guitar's running through a little Gibson Skylark amp, which is like 4 watts or something. So it's very low volume. The tone and the volume, the 2 volume controls are backed off to about 9.5. And it's on the blended switch to get, not treble is too much, bass is too much. So this is right in the middle, gets a nice kind of mix of the two. And then the guitar is also dropped to open D or drop D tuning, not open D. And I always wondered how Scotty Moore got that really deep-throated sound on Don't Be Cruel. And check this out. It's that drop D thing. I think that's what Scotty did. No one's ever told me, but that's what it sounds like. So for Cheating Heart and Move It On Over and different songs, most of this album is in the key of D, strangely. But for a lot of the songs, I've used this drop D tuning, and I've done that kind of rock and roll thing down there on the low E string with the A string. You're cheating heart. Obviously that intro is for Move It On Over, but so Your Cheating Heart goes like this. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you when that last part is your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love that you threw away. You're gonna walk that floor like the way that I do, 'cause your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. It's gonna tell on. It's gonna tell on you. That wee ending is, and then you put the 6 in, and you get that wonderful 50s type ending, or corny ending as George Martin called it when the Beatles tried to do it at the end of She Loves You. And so that's how you play your cheating heart. All I've done in the verses, I'm kind of damping. I'm playing up here and very much damping with this hand. You might notice there's a little bit of a felt bag back here. With a lot of these guitars, the gap between here and here is just loose string, and what happens is it's inclined to resonate. So when you're playing, you get this like harmonic thing going on, which sometimes is nice, sometimes is just a bit distracting. And if you notice, Scotty Moore's guitar on Elvis 68 Comeback Special has a little bit of sponge stuffed in there as well to try to dampen that harmonic, I presume. So that's how you do it. If you want to make comments, if you want to like, if you want to share, if you want to tell people, if you want to just watch it again and again to learn that rockabilly style, please feel free. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and share with your friends, and enjoy. Thanks very much for watching. See you now. Bye.